Hey, Bart Miller here, and if you want to find me, you can find me at bartallenmiller.com. I tried to get Bart Miller, and the guy who owns that URL obviously won't sell it, which is smart on his part. Now, a lot of people ask me the story, kind of a little background, so I'm going to tell you one story. I've got lots of stories. You're going to hear them throughout this month, but I'll tell you one story. I was able to live in Japan for a couple years serving an LDS mission. While I was there, I kept hearing an amazing person's name. His name is Kent Derricott. And he really is a legend in Japan. So while I was there, I always wanted to meet him because if you knew who Kent Derricott was or you had a picture with him, you were able to get into houses and talk to people like no other. It was amazing. He was an amazing example. He never, ever let his standards down, which was absolutely the coolest thing ever. And so I really looked up to him a lot. And the reason I looked up to him was he was an amazing example to everybody, not just our religious sector, but everybody that there was around. And when he was on video shoots, he would never lower his standards, and he never let, he just never let people down. And I really learned that from a business standpoint, and I really wanted to, I looked up to him as a hero and really wanted to get to know him for that reason. Well, when I got home, I got into the reformulated fuel lubrication business, spent quite a bit of time in that, and wanted to have Kent help me to take a product over to Japan. So I did some networking, got a hold of him, and had a meeting with him the very first time at his house. And when I got to that meeting, it was one of those where, you know, you get to meet this person you've looked up to forever, and I was so scared and so nervous. But I learned something at that point too. You can meet people that you look up to, and you can meet those amazing icons in your life if you really want to and you're persistent about it. So I met him, and he was exactly what I always thought he was. I mean, he was just so genuine, so kind, and so real, I guess, with me, which was absolutely awesome. We weren't able to put a business deal together at that point, so I left that situation, went on, did some other business ventures, and then when I got into the social media world and started doing a lot of internet stuff, I approached Kent again because I wanted to team up with him on another project. And at that point in time, we were able to actually team up and do a business together. And I've learned so much about him and his ability to influence businesses. But the thing I learned the most about him is Kent is the same person if he's with me or a bunch of people or if he's with Honda. I mean, he never really changes no matter, you know, what he's got going on. And Kent knows all sorts of celebrities. I mean, he really is the biggest name in all of Japan. You can Google him and find out. But I really love that about him, and I want to encourage all of you and all of us, no matter where you're at in your career, no matter what you're trying to do, you need to be the same and be genuine and want to help people and care about people exactly the same, no matter where you're at in life. And that's what I've learned from Kent. I love you, Kent. I really appreciate everything you've taught me through my business career. I'm grateful that you're in some businesses with me, and we're doing really well together. But I share that message with all of you out there. Be real. That's what it's all about today in your content. When you're doing these continuity programs, whatever social media stuff you're doing, no matter what kind of marketing you're doing, be real with people, be genuine. We'll talk to you soon.